Good morning, everyone. My name is Fernando Amadheus, and I am from the Management 22DX class. Today, I am excited to share with you the definition of NPWP. NPWP, or Taxpayer Identification Number, is an identification number given to taxpayers for taxation administration purposes. This number serves as a tool to identify each taxpayer, whether an individual or an entity, in fulfilling their tax rights and obligations. With the existence of NPWP, the government can more easily regulate and monitor tax reporting from each individual or business entity. NPWP registration. Everyone or any entity that has income and meets certain criteria is required to register for an NPWP. This registration can be done through the Tax Service Office or online through the DJP website. The registration process includes filling out a form and submitting supporting documents such as an ID card for individuals or a deed of establishment for business entities. By registering for an NPWP, taxpayers become officially registered and can fulfill their tax obligations. Definition of taxpayer subjects and taxpayer objects. Taxpayer subjects are individuals or entities required to have a taxpayer identification number, NPWP, because they have taxable income. The categories of taxpayer subjects include individuals such as Indonesian citizens or foreign citizens residing in Indonesia for more than 183 days in a year. Business entities like companies and organizations are also considered taxpayer subjects. Undivided inheritance is treated as a substitute taxpayer subject, as the inherited assets must still be taxed before being distributed to the heirs. Taxpayer objects are all forms of income that can be taxed by the government. These objects include various sources of income such as earnings from employment, businesses, or specific activities. Examples include salaries earned from employment, business profits, and passive income like dividends, interest, or royalties. Additionally, income from the sale or transfer of assets is also considered a taxable object. These taxable objects form the basis for calculating the amount of tax that must be paid by the taxpayer. Examples of taxpayer subjects. 1. Individual taxpayers. Indonesian citizens, WNI, or foreign citizens, WNA, who reside in Indonesia for more than 183 days within a 12-month period or intend to settle in Indonesia. Examples. A private employee in Jakarta who earns a monthly salary. A foreign citizen who stays in Indonesia for more than 6 months to work as a consultant and receives a salary. 2. Business entities. Legal entities such as limited liability companies, PT, partnerships, foundations, cooperatives, or other business forms that operate and generate income in Indonesia. Examples. A manufacturing company, PTXYZ, that produces goods and sells them in the Indonesian market. A savings and loan cooperative that manages member funds and earns profit from loan interest. 3. Undivided inheritance. Inheritance left by a deceased person that has not yet been distributed to the heirs. The inheritance is considered a taxable entity. Example. A house and land owned by a deceased person where the inheritance generates rental income until it is distributed to the heirs. Examples of taxpayer objects. 1. Income from employment. Income received by individuals from permanent or freelance work. Examples. Salaries, wages, honorariums, and allowances received by employees monthly. Fees received by a consultant or doctor from clients. 2. Income from business or other activities. Income obtained from running a business, whether it is trading, industrial, or service-oriented. Examples. Net profit from selling goods in a clothing store. Profits earned by a restaurant owner from selling food and beverages. 3. Income from investments. Earnings generated from investments or capital placement. Examples. Dividends received by an investor from owning shares in a company. Interest earned from bank deposits. Conclusion: NPWP is the taxpayer identification for managing tax administration. NPWP registration is required for individuals or entities with income. Taxpayer subjects include individuals, business entities, and undivided inheritances. Taxpayer objects encompass all types of income, such as salaries, business profits, and investment returns. Understanding NPWP taxpayer subjects, and taxpayer objects helps taxpayers fulfill their obligations correctly and supports national development through tax contributions.